What's good to YouTube? It's your boy Waters World back with another video. And well, this is the second video of the day. We reacted to the 20 big announcement at Gamescom 2024. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified to join the world. Follow me on Instagram. Hold on, I gotta move it down. There we go. Well, it's probably not even go show, but yeah, follow me on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. Link, all that's down in the description. Yeah, let's get to it, man. Hopefully this was good, because I ain't really seen nothing. I wasn't looking nothing up, so let's check it out.
So Gamescom is regarded as the world's largest computer and video game event. And as such, we learn a lot of new stuff
Borderlands 4.
about what's coming down the pipeline. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on Game Ranks, the 10 best new...
And before I start the video, Hardhead, thank y'all for giving me the idea to do this video. Appreciate it.
Announcements from Gamescom 2024. I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into it. I'm really happy about this first announcement. At number 20, it's Dying Light: The Beast. A completely brand new, tightly designed, as they're calling it, adventure with the original Dying Light protagonist, Kyle Crane. Now that might come as a bit of a surprise to players of the original Dying Light, because you could either blow yourself up in a big old sacrifice or mutate yourself into a zombie nasty, depending on your choices. Now, I don't know what exactly happened that allowed him to exist after the first game's endings. I'm getting the feeling that the zombie nasty one might has something to it, because he's got a bit of a beast thing going for him. He's got one of his eyes looks infected, whether it's pink eye or some kind of virus that gives him beast powers. We don't know. They've been calling it a tightly crafted standalone adventure, though, which is interesting. It definitely implies a small...
It looked good. Not gonna lie, it does look good. Dying Light 1 was good. Dying Light 2, didn't even play it, bro. I saw shit, the goddamn glitches and shit at the beginning, so I never played it. I might have to play that then and get the expansion. This does look really good, though. Hold on, let me check. I think my shit just said we can go 144060.
Smaller game, but I don't know how upset I am at that. I kind of like the idea of a focused Dying Light. We have no idea when this game is going to land, but it's something to look forward to, that's for sure.
This looks really good.
And number 19 is Kong Survivor Instinct. Now, it is important to note that this was announced the day before Gamescom, but aligning announcement with Gamescom, I'm going to count it. Now, what we found is that this is a side-scrolling platforming action game, and that's, in my opinion, a pretty refreshing surprise for a Kong game. It also puts us in the role of somebody who would just be a random bystander in a Kong movie, and places it very shortly after the events of 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong movie. I think this is just a really novel perspective.
This is a hell no for me.
And I also think that side-scrolling is a really good idea, because as much as first-person is meant to emulate a direct human perspective, to have scale where you've got these giant monsters on screen and humans who are just tiny, I kind of like that. It's something we haven't really seen in a game like this. Now, the trailer didn't show us any Godzilla action, but, I mean, the title is Kong Survivor Instinct. You never know. We are going to see Abaddon, though. We've never seen Abaddon.
No, for me, dog.
That I'm aware of, anyways. I don't know. Honestly, I see a lot of potential in this game, and it's not even way far off. This game is coming in fall of this year to the PlayStation 5, so I'm excited for it. My one gripe, the voice acting in that voiceover, not particularly good. Not mind-numbingly bad, not ruining the game bad, but I hope the game doesn't sound like that voiceover from the trailer. Too much other stuff about this game looks lined up to be different, and in a good way, I would love to see everything work out very well.
Gamefly is the best
man. Come on, man. We all got to make out money, ain't
way to try new games. Rent it, love it.
At number 18 is Tazier Studios, the guys behind Little Nightmares' new game called Reanimal. They're billing this one as a surreal
So no for me, dog.
co-op horror adventure game starring an orphan brother and sister who are trying to rescue their friends. In certain ways, it looks a lot like Little Nightmares, but in certain other ways, it's obviously very different. Little Nightmares, not a co-op game. This one is. It has something I particularly like. A camera that is shared between the two players, because you can play this local co-op if you want, but you can also play it over the internet, of course. I like the local co-op. I like the shared camera because it is designed specifically to, quote-unquote, maximize claustrophobia and tension. I like that because it looks very cinematic. Like, it kind of looks like a more three-dimensional cinematic Little Nightmares, but maybe a little scarier. And obviously, the Little Nightmares games are wonderful games. I'm excited for this one. We don't know when it's coming out, but it is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PC. And number 17 is Arc Raiders. Now, obviously, this isn't a new announcement, but this is a game that went dark a while ago. It's a third-person PvPvE action survival shooter. This comes to us from the developer behind The Finals.
We skipping this. I'm not.
A little bit on Marvel Rivals previously. You can look up his video for a little bit of information. I think saying Marvel's Overwatch is basically all you need to say in a short thing, but that video is definitely better at explaining at least his observations in more depth. The thing we know about it that we didn't before is that it's coming in December, specifically December 6th, and they also confirmed that all characters will be unlockable and free to play, so you're not going to be spending money to play as a certain character, and that's good. That's always an annoying practice with a game like this with known quantities like, you know, Spider-Man, Venom, the X-Men, etc. But yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a spin. I kind of think it's a good idea. Honestly, I kind of wonder why this isn't the superhero game we got years ago. It seems like a no-brainer to do this genre with Marvel instead of that awful Avengers game that they made. We'll see.
Hold on, bro. I ain't gonna let you do that. Avengers was not a bad game. You motherfuckers just shitted on it, never played it, never tried the combos, never tried the gameplay. Avengers was a very good game. Stop the cap. Just because you weren't good at it or didn't like it, I'm not letting no Avengers slander slide. I enjoyed that game very much so.
And number 15 is Herdling, a completely new game. Nothing we've seen before. Herdling is coming to us from the developers behind Far, Changing Tides, and Lone Sails. It is a shepherd game. You're shepherding some pretty cool-looking beasts, honestly.
We good. Next.
But when you just say the words Batman Arkham VR, I go, ooh, don't ruin the Arkham games. But we have seen
we don't care about VR. King Meat. Hardhead.
Meat is such a great game. I don't care. This is a game where they put you in user-generated dungeons, meaning you got a dungeon creator, hack and slash dungeon battler. I think in some ways it kind of feels like Fall Guys if it was a hack and slash co-op game. It's got a bit of a Crash Bandicoot feel in terms of the art style also. Definitely
like this
cool.
be some fun to stream.
Everything here looks very cool. It's one of those games where I can imagine myself wishing for it as a kid playing video games, going, I hope one day games are this. So you can bet I'm at least going to give this one a try.
I'll try
we don't
this.
have any information about
I know
niggas
stuff. Be talking shit,
Amazon game,
but I'll try this.
Which
this
is
looks
somewhat
fun.
surprising, honestly, because it looks fantastic. But I'm there. At number 12, it's Monster Hunter Wilds. They've been teasing us with little things, explaining little things, telling us about various.
I want to be really honest about Monster Hunter. If I played this game with people who knew what the fuck I was supposed to do and could teach me how to play Monster Hunter, I would play it because I played Monster Hunter World, and then the people I played it with stopped playing it. So, but yeah, I would play Monster Hunter if I had people to play with.
Parts of the game, and
if this was co-op.
Third trailer is epic as hell. We get to see a big monster fight. I'm pretty excited, honestly, because this trailer really showed off how pretty Monster Hunter could be. It's a follow-up to Monster Hunter World, and Monster Hunter World's a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong, but this looks like if you took the color palette.
This looks crazy. This looks very good. I'm not gonna lie. This looks crazy.
Of Monster Hunter Rise and made a game with hardware that's better than
Lucky
the hardware that Monster Hunter World came out on. And these monsters look absolutely cool as hell. Got like a spider with the rose on its butt. Sounds dumb, but it's not. You have some four-legged beasts. They also set up a few narrative things, but let's be clear, narrative things aren't why I'm playing Monster Hunter. But this trailer is absolutely full of why I play Monster Hunter. This game's coming out in 2025. How can you not want the next Monster Hunter?
You getting everything in this, so we just go keep it going.
11 is Predecessor, a game that it has a bit of a beta version history, a lot of play testing, but I haven't really paid attention to it. I didn't really understand what it was. but I get it. The
Oh,
launch
this is
trailer kind of made it click. It's somewhere
Paragon.
between a MOBA and a third-person shooter, and it looks pretty damn cool. Now, I'm recording this literally a couple hours later, so understand I haven't had the time to jump into this game, which is now launched and available to play on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's also supposedly a spiritual successor to Epic's MOBA, which was called Paragon. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not particularly familiar with Paragon. I remember it vaguely, but honestly, I don't think it matters. This looks cool. Like I said, it is launched. You can go to the Steam page, hit play the game. It's going to download in your Steam account. I'm going to do that later. I'm quite interested in it, honestly. I hope it's as good as it looks.
I might try this.
And number 10 is Linked Banner of the Spark, coming to us from a developer called FuzzyBot. I've seen a few people call it cozy action, but I don't really care. Apparently, they just got tired of building dark, gory games, so they made FuzzyBot to make these vibrant games. None of that matters. This looks cool. To me, it looks like an action roguelike combined with Mega Man. Like, I see a lot of Mega Man stuff in here, and it's got the same kind of color palette, bright, fun-looking, cartoony robot stuff from Mega Man. Like, it looks like a hell of a lot of fun, but it's also like an isometric-y, top-down-y, action brawler semi-shooter. I don't know. I like it. I like what I'm looking at. Just because it's bright doesn't mean it's a cozy game. Cozy games are like quiet and not typically fast-paced. It's not that they're bad. It's just I think that that's a weird thing to call what I'm looking at here. I think this looks great, honest. I'm super psyched to play this one. The goal of it is to rebuild your home, blah, 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 whatever. It sounds like a plot that is literally as paper thin as Mega Man. I mean, I know I keep bringing up Mega Man, but it does give me that vibe in a great way. But it's also something new. I'm all there for this. It's coming out next year.
It look all right.
And number 9 is Monument Valley 3. If you know Monument Valley, you know. It's a really, beautiful but kind of weird perspective shifting puzzle game. And this is, honestly, under-delivering. Even though he's delivered a lot of good games in the past, the game has turned into a media empire of its own. Definitely a big business. But hey, that's fine. But
I'm just
honestly,
being real,
to me,
bro.
it
I'm not
seems
about to waste my
pretty
time watching
promising.
something.
It doesn't look
no.
like it's just a rehash of Civilization
Yeah,
6.
we good.
It seems like they did a lot to have several different developers that work on Call of Duty games. Raven Software, in my opinion, looks like they're going to drop a banger on us in terms of a campaign. So I'm ready for it. Give me the campaign, guys. Come on. Obviously, I have to wait till October 26th. But yeah, I'm looking forward. And number 4 actually isn't a video game, but it's a series of stories based on various video game IPs. It's called Secret Level. It's coming to Amazon. It's made by the people who made Love, Death, Robots, which are, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen those shows. And there are a couple of notable inclusions here. First off, it looks like Keanu Reeves is starring in an Armored Core short. That was the thing that popped out from the trailer the most at me. I think they were intending for that to happen, though. There are other notable IPs. Probably the one that I'm most interested in is actually Mega Man. I don't know, with these people at the helm, what I've seen looks pretty fun. Obviously, we won't know until it's out, but I think Amazon has showed us they are willing to take video game IP seriously with the Fallout show, so I'm there. And number 3, we got a new trailer and an Xbox/PC release date for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. First off, the trailer, hard-hitting machine game stuff. It's got the charm. It's got some pretty cool combat with some nice hard-hitting sound effects. The whip looks fun. How can you argue with this? Also, the release date. Again, it's coming to Xbox and PC first on December 9th. We're going to see it in spring 2025 on PS5. It looks great. This looks like the Indiana Jones game that everybody's been waiting for. There have been decent ones in the past, but this really looks like they got it.
I'm mad that this is in first
And
person.
number 2, it's Mafia, the Old Country. Let me just say, this This is exciting. So Mafia, they're great games. They're set in America typically. This one not so much. If you're excited for the real mob, let's say, that's what we're talking about here. It's going to be set in early 20th century Sicily, and what a great idea, honestly. And that's not to say I don't think that I would like another Mafia game in the United States. I would, but I think this is a refreshing change of pace. And I think it's got a lot of potential. We only got a teaser, and we know that it's coming in 2025. At least that's the current plan. So stay tuned for more info.
A lot, but hey, anymore. We probably won't get
On that one.
I don't want to hide from them anymore.
one take.
Are we not men?
And finally, they announced a new Borderlands game, which, yeah, of course. If I were them, I would move on from that film as quickly as I possibly could. So good call.
Day one, I need 3 people to run with. I'm doing a full playthrough on Twitch, and I'm uploading it to YouTube. I need 3 people. Let's go. Every day, I'll be home at about 6:30 Central Time, about 7 o'clock to about 10:30 my time. 3 hours a night. Knock out these main missions. Let's get these parts up. Let's boost these characters. I need 3 people to commit. If you in the comments, hit me. Family, hit me. We love everybody.
On 2K's part, the games are, of course, good. That's the reason why they wanted to.
I gotta beat 3, bro. Three pissed me off because I don't really like any of the characters. I don't like the Beastmaster. The dude, there's nobody with a turret. I want the gunslinger back. Like, I'm gonna beat 3 this year. I might beat two again, then do 3, then
this is
wait for 4.
at least going for. They're looter shooters, perhaps one of the premier examples of the genre. 2K, the publisher, says, see if you have what it takes to go down in history as a legendary vault hunter as you search for secret alien treasure, blasting everything in sight. Frank Reynolds would be proud. Obviously, we didn't get any gameplay, so there's nothing particularly remarkable to talk about in terms of that. But you know what Borderlands is. If you don't, I kind of described everything you need to know. If you don't like that kind of game, don't play Borderlands. If you do, it's a great example of it. Borderlands 4 is coming in 2025, so stay tuned for more info.
A lot of games coming in 2025, and then we got 2K26. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, man. I'm going to have a great time.
Information. I have a few bonus announcements. In Starfield, there's a new vehicle available, and Shattered Space is set for September 30th. We got our first trailer for Berserker Kazan. We've only gotten teasers and little segments.
I think I watched was it? Did I watch? Oh, I watched Asmongold watch this. This look, got a little Souls to it, but I think any game that has bosses, not everybody compare it to Souls, because that's not really, but it looked cool.
Of gameplay. This, I think, really gives us a better idea. You should check it out. It's pretty cool. We also got a new look at the Diablo 4 expansion.
I'm making a druid. I'm not playing on that new class when that expansion drop. I'm playing the druid, worst class in the game. We're doing a full playthrough of the expansion. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Vessel of Hatred. That's coming out October 8th, so get ready for more Diablo 4. Dune Awakening got some gameplay. It's frankly a very pretty game. I'm trying to be cautious about it, but it has potential. We showed off another game from the...
I feel like that game is going to get better over time, but if you play in the beginning and upload in the beginning, you could get a little motion. It looked nice. It looked all right. I'm not playing Little Nightmares. Sorry.
Developer, but they're also coming out with Little Nightmares 3. That gameplay, of course, looked very cool. And the final one I've got for you today is Goat Simulator Remastered.
This y'all fault. Whoever y'all is. Why? Bro, wow. This shit.
Goat Simulator. We got a nice funny trailer, and honestly, of course, yes, bring me the Goat Simulator. Trailer was funny as hell. Goat Simulator's funny as hell. I mean, why wouldn't it be funny as hell? That's all for today. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week. Best way to see them first is, of course, a subscription, so click subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications, and as always, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time right here on Game Ranks.
5 or 6 games that I saw that I'll probably play. A few iffy ones that I'll get into. Cool. I know that probably wasn't the whole conference. Let me get that off screen because they probably get me the fuck up out of here. Hell no. A few things that I saw. Greatest anime of all time. A few things that I saw that I'm gonna definitely cop. A few things that I probably won't. But good conference, I guess, overall, man. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, join the world. Links down below in the description for the Twitch streams, Twitter, Instagram, and it's flashing right here in front of you. And before I go, if I owe you something, get it from God. We out.